and what morning it is. I'm not long out the shower. To do my hair. Good morning. In fact, let me get the chat now up. I've not even done that yet. It's a sad morning to wake up and Ozzy's passed away. And I've been binge watching Ozzy for the past month. I think we all kind of knew. And as I said, his wee farewell concert when he sang Mama, I'm Coming Home, that just killed me. Hold on, yeah, just get the chat and everything up. If I can find it. There we go. Sad, sad morning. Ashley, good morning, my gorgeous Ashley. Yeah, I kind of, as I say, I've been watching the Osbournes. I don't know what it is. Sometimes you just get the feeling, don't you? Sometimes you just get the feeling. I'm putting a link above if anybody wants to become a member of the channel. You get special emojis and all that kind of thing. I'll give you a shout out on a Saturday. Aye. As I said, I've been binge watching the Osbournes on this. You can get the whole first season, so I've been watching that. And actually, I was listening to his music the other day as well. My favourites is Paranoid and Crazy Train are my favourites. But my brother had the Black Sabbath album when I was only a wee girl. I must have been about 11 or something like that. I was young anyway. I know, and I worry about Sharon. This is the thing, Ashley, that I've been thinking about. Ozzy was her whole, and they had love, didn't they? And even when you watch the Osbournes, they were kissing all the time, they were cuddling each other all the time. They were soulmates. And you could feel that, and I feel for Sharon, and I feel for all the kids and his family. You know, he had 3 other kids as well. He had Amy, Kelly, and oh God, see my brain this morning. Jack, for Sharon, and he had 3 kids before that. One of them was an adopted kid with his ex-wife, but still his kid, you know. So I feel for them all, even the ones that weren't public. But just now, Ashley, online, I was sitting watching over in LA at the moment. They've got, how we get the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame or whatever it's called. They're putting tributes. There's people all there just now. And they're putting, because it's the middle of the night, what time's it? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It's only 3 a.m. over in LA at the moment. And they've got tributes, and there's people all there that can't sleep and stuff like that. He made his mark, the man made his mark, and he left us with some beautiful music to listen to. And he was the one that they named heavy metal from, was Black Sabbath. They named it, heavy metal was from Black Sabbath. They introduced that word. And the reason was that someone had listened to Black Sabbath music and said it sounded like metal grinding. And that's how they came up with heavy metal. That was the name. And it was Ozzy that one word that I had heard of someone was trailblaze. And I think it was that guy Youngblood. I don't know much about him at all. I suppose he's big over in America, but I'd never heard of him before. Trailblazing was the word for other groups, heavy metal rock stars to go. And do you know the thing about Ozzy that I absolutely loved? Even though he had a lot of money and stuff like that, he was just a normal guy. He was just a normal guy with the dogs pooing all the carpet and stuff like that, eh? He was just naturally funny, the guy. The guy was just naturally funny. You know, he used to say things, but I have read a lot of nasty comments, believe it or not. See, online can be toxic at times, right? And it's all about, if you know about the bat situation when he was on stage. He thought that someone had threw a pretend bat at him when he had done the thing that he had done. He didn't realise it was a living thing, so Yeah, but I loved Paranoid was probably my favourite was Paranoid, and then my second favourite is Crazy Train. I binged they two records, and I'm saying records because it was on record that we had it. I binged listening to them the whole time. Loved it. Loved they two. The other songs are good as well, but they two are the ones that stick in my mind. It's my Tingle Pink. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, there's people. Do you know? And another channel. I don't even know their name, right? But I watch a young girl. She's probably about the ages of myself, right? And she's on here, and her name is Tiffany Thinks, right? And she's a young lady, and she's going through cancer, and I know all about that because I've been there, done it, right? And she's doing her life story online and talking about her hospital visits and her treatments and all the rest of it, right? And see, when you people don't realize when you're going through the whole cancer battle, you need something like that to vent. And I didn't, because I wasn't on YouTube until after my battle. But you need something in your life to take your mind off of the horrendousness that's going on round about you, right? I mean, it's no fun. You question, are you going to be here next year? Are you going to see summer? Are you going to see Christmas? All this goes through your mind, right? So this young lady, she's got a good following, right? She's got over 100,000 subscribers. I don't know how many she's got, right? I don't really look at that. But she's gone through the battle, right? And she was clear of cancer for a while, and then it came back. And she's gone through it again, and she's got a lump. You can actually see the lump here, that they can't remove it because it's too close to arteries and things, right? And she's on here, and she's doing her thing, and she's talking about her cancer, and it's helping her, and it's probably helping other people as well. Yes, she's got merch and stuff like that, right? She does merch. She's got jumpers that say "We got this" and things like that. Good for her, is what I say. There's a whole channel dedicated to absolutely hating her. I couldn't believe what I was reading, that people actually do this. And it's a guy, and he's on, and he's talking about, oh look, she's just after money. She's after money. Look, she's plugging her merch here. She's plugging her merch. Do you know something? See if she makes a lot of money. I'm glad for it, because God knows she doesn't know how long she's got. She's looking through a living hell at the moment. How can people not just leave folk alone? Is I I was surprised, because again, I get trolled, right? But this young lassie, and you can see that she talks about the chemo, and she shows like she's got ports and stuff like that, and that's what her channel's about now. Originally, she was doing makeup and stuff like that until the cancer happened, and then that's what our channel became. But you do think, when you're going through it, if I can help anybody else, I will. And that's how I started my channel, because I was going through the when I was going through the chemo, the massive amounts of steroids that they give you so that your body doesn't reject the chemo. It keeps you waiting for 4 days. You're not sleeping for 4. You can say bye-bye to sleep for 4 days, because you're up. And you're not just up like I can't sleep. You're feeling as if you're taking a heart attack the whole time. Your heart is visually, you can look at yourself and see your heart beating out. You're right. You can't eat. Everything tastes the same, and a disgusting taste in your mouth. You can't. You're watching the telly. You've got your laptop on. You're on your phone. You're doing this. You're doing that, and you're just as like a manic behaviour, because you're all over the place with these bloody steroids. And this poor lassie has been on, and that's all this channel is about, is, oh look how much money she must be making. She's selling, I've looked at her figures, and she sold so many jumpers last year, and she's making hats now. She's making and I would say good for her. I'm glad that she's making hats and making jumpers, and I hope that she is getting a bloody lot of money, because God knows, if touch wood, she does bloody make it. But that's the kind of evil. I couldn't get out of it when I was reading it anyway. Oh God, see, Ashley, that's horrible. Isn't that horrible? CBS, good morning, good morning to you. Sorry, I was on a bit of a rant there, but um, as I say, I'm not one to plug the guy's channel, but if you type in Tiffany Thinks, that's her channel, and then you'll see the trolling channel. And the trolling channel's got like 40 odd videos on it. And it's all about, I don't know if she should be. Look, she's filming in a hospital setting, and there's nurses on it going, "Hi everybody," they're looking after her. Look, she's doing this and she's doing that, and oh, I bet your boyfriend's fed up with her because he's taking her to these appointments now. Oh my, what a sad, sad, sad individual that is. And I'll tell you, God, God to help them if anybody in their family gets cancer, because it's hell. When my brother got diagnosed with cancer, he said to me, "Linda, what am I facing here?" And I said to him, "I'm not even going to lie to you and tell you, oh, it's not as bad as what people tell you. See what people tell you, add times 10, times 100 on that, because it's hell. Not only is it hell on your body, right, getting poisoned with the chemotherapy and the radiotherapy and all that, but it messes with your mind as well. I still think I've got a thing called chemo brain, like chemo fog. You don't know what you're like. What am I doing in this room? You know, or maybe it's my age. I don't know, but poor Ozzy, Israel. You just see, there you go. God help you. That's all I say to you. See what I mean? This is what I'm saying. It's the trolls are out in force, and it's a bloody shame that there's a family suffering today, with their loved one that's passed on. And regardless of what you think of Ozzy Osbourne, he was an entertainer. He inspired people, and I think he was funny as hell. I think he was hilariously funny. So there, yeah, that's my wee rant. So, but I couldn't believe that when that poor lassie Tiffany thinks is her name. So if you go to her channel, give her a wee follow and stuff like that. I mean, she's got a lot of subscribers, but and then people saying, "I don't think she has got cancer. She's in the, you can see the woman in the hospital getting the chemotherapy. What else? What other, how, I mean, I just can't understand it today." Oh, did you hear Smart Tinglepint? He had some voice, didn't he? He had some voice, the man. The man, even to the concert, I mean, his voice was a wee bit crackly, but he still had it, you know, he was still there. But the Parkinson's that he had was, I'd watched a thing, this was even before he passed away, right? I've been watching him for the past few months, and that's weird that I've been doing this. Even before the concert, I just started watching the Osbournes again. Sometimes you wonder, don't you, if you're seeing into the future or something like that. Anyway, um, Sharon had said that it was a certain kind of Parkinson's disease, and it was a very rare kind. She says, and of course, Ozzy caught that kind. And he was all right, until he had a bad fall, and then everything went downhill. She says, but even, see, when you watch the Osbournes and you see the way he's walking, he walks a bit funny. That's because he had this Parkinson's, and nobody knew about it. You went to Ozfest? Oh. Yeah, I've been awfully sad just watching. I can't stop watching it and listening to his music today. But it's so close to his farewell concert, you know what I mean? I wonder, and you wonder, I mean, it's not none of your business really, but you still wonder, don't you, if they knew that he only had a matter of weeks, and that's why Kelly's man proposed and all this, you know. I think they must have known that it was maybe time. He had a good, like, I mean, the man took every kind of narcotic under the sun, didn't he? The man, and he was quite open about it, how he used to smoke the bad stuff and all that. I mean, he was honest with his addictions and all that. Zara, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm in Scotland. It's going to rain. It's going to rain as well. But aye, wee shame. I feel for Sharon and the family. And you wonder what I bet you his funeral, there's black horses with feathers or something like that, isn't there? They've got to have him going out in style. So his funeral will be a big deal. I think they'll have like black horses or something. That's just my brain, with feathers and stuff. Aye, but a lot of people are devastated this morning. But I'm staying away from that chat. I've read enough of that troll channel that I troll, and it's close to my heart. This whole the cancer journey and this a hole. Liesl, good morning, good morning. Oh, I know. Very, very sad news. I went to sleep last night thinking about it, and I woke up this morning thinking about it. How today feels different, didn't it? That we've not got Ozzy in the world. I've not seen that, but I'll need to watch that as well. Ashley, when Ozzy and Jack's World Tour, detour, I'll need to watch that. But I've been watching season 1 of the Osbournes, and the kids were young at the time. The kids were young at the time, but the thing that is the animals. It's the animals that I'm like, oh my god. The amount of dogs that's in his house, and he doesn't know how he's got all these animals. And Sharon's saying, "Oh, there's a cat that needs a home," and he's going, "Please, Sharon, no more animals, please, please, promise me you'll not get any more animals, promise me." And she'll go, "Right, I promise you'll not get any more animals." And then the next thing, there's a new cat in the house. And he's going, "Listen, Bill, Bob, William, whatever your name is, to the cat." And they've got expensive stuff in that house. They've got expensive rugs and all that. And the dogs. The dogs are taking a dump on his rug. It's just funny. But he did say that a bed's not a bed unless you've got some dogs in it. And I agree with that, because my Daisy Doo always sleeps with me at night. I need my Daisy Doo in with me. Every night she comes in. But my head, do you know, my head's still a bit sore for yesterday. I think it would never get any thunder, but it's really, really needing to thunder. But it was awful hot again last night. I was like tossing and turning in my bed last night. It was not fun at all. Yes. So guys, I'm going to go just a wee quick one today. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it today, especially, listen, I shouldn't be reading things like that, the troll channel. I should not be reading stuff like that. It triggers me. That's why, and I hope people can understand that sometimes I can't read all the messages that are put on my videos, because, see, if I did, I would end up stopping my YouTube altogether, because I can't deal with it. Although I've got thicker skin, I'm not invincible. Sometimes, and I always see the phrase, "Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me," right? We used to get taught that as a kid. If folk would say something to you and you'd be upset about it. And that's the wrong saying, because words are even worse than like a physical thing, because it swirls around in your brain. You know, people can say things and it just swirls around in there, and it just makes you feel terrible. Yes, my Tingle Pink, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're all doing good. Yeah, words hurt way worse. We used to just get told, "Sticks and stones will break your bones and names will never hurt you." And away you go out and play. away out and play. You know, that's what I used to get. I'd be going, there's nobody out to play. Go and play with yourself, out you go. Like that. You just get chucked out the house. I'd be at the back just kicking stones and sticks and stuff like that. Looking for worms and things like that. That's what we had as kids. But we're all the mums were the same though. And see, if you were hungry, you would shout out, "Mum, going to give me a piece and jam," and she used to throw a piece and jam out the window down at you. Times have changed, eh? Times have changed. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'll probably binge watching the Osbournes today, just because my heart's a wee bit broke with it all, a wee bit sore. With the news, it was. I wouldn't say sudden. I think we all knew, but so soon after his concert, you know, that he passed. But I love you all so much, and I'll be back tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow anyway, and I love you all so much. I'm going to give you all a big kissy now. Bye, everyone.